Good morning, Mississippi. Freedom Summer was a campaign set up by the Council of Federated Organizations in June of 1964. The purpose of the campaign was to register as many black voters as possible in the state of Mississippi. Freedom Summer was made possible by the black community members in Mississippi in the previous years. In 1963, the SNCC organized a mock freedom vote designed to demonstrate the will of the black people in Mississippi to vote. Due to the success of the trial vote, a plan for Freedom Summer was put in place for 1964. Speakers recruited people on campuses all over the country. Over 1,000 people from out of the state of Mississippi participated alongside the black citizens of Mississippi. The people from out of the state were mainly white and some were Jewish. Even though this was a nonviolent campaign, the volunteers were still harmed by people such as the KKK and other white civilians of Mississippi. On June 21, 1964, James Chaney, a black Corps activist from Mississippi, Corps organizer Michael Schwerner, and Andrew Goodman were arrested by Cecil Price, a deputy sheriff and member of the KKK. After being released that same night, the three men were ambushed by the KKK. Goodman and Schwerner, who were both Jewish, were shot at point-blank range. Chaney was chased down, beaten, and shot 3 times. The KKK members buried them in an earthen dam. After being missing for 36 hours, FBI agents were looking for the bodies. For 7 weeks, the FBI looked for the bodies. In this process, they found at least 8 other dead bodies of black people that went missing. They finally found the bodies of the 3 men on August 4, 1964, more than a month after they were murdered. The Mississippi Democratic Party didn't allow black people to register to vote. The black people of Mississippi decided to start their own party called the Mississippi Freedom Democratic Party. However, they still failed to get their voting rights because Lyndon B. Johnson said it would hurt his Southern support if he let the party pass. The Freedom Summer Project also established 30 to 40 summer schools for blacks called Freedom Schools. Over 3,500 students attended these schools and learned about black history and constitutional rights. The schools were located in churches, at people's houses, and sometimes outside. Students were of all ages, and the teachers were mostly college students. All of the curriculum was based off of what the Mississippi Freedom Democratic Party wanted people to know. The Freedom Summer didn't succeed in getting black people their rights to vote right away. However, it did make the country more aware of the situation in Mississippi and helped the civil rights movement dramatically. In 1967, the murderers of Chaney, Goodman, and Schwerner were found guilty. They all served less than 6 years in jail. However, this was the first time that a white man had been convicted and found guilty of a crime towards the civil rights movement. Then in 1965, the Federal Voting Rights Act was passed, which empowered the blacks to vote. This right wouldn't have been possible without the efforts put forth during the Freedom Summer of 1964. Thank you and have a wonderful day.